Hey guys, and welcome to the Haunted Radio Show, the only YouTube channel guaranteed to promote paranormal activity wherever you are, and you can't prove me wrong. I'm your host, Luke Marone, and today we are keeping it real short because I'm not feeling great. I've had a cold for the past couple of days. That's actually why this episode is premiering much later in the day. I want to release these things at like 6:30 in the morning so they kind of have all day to be viewed. But I'm only just now feeling up to talking for an extended period of time and not sniffling too much and not sounding too bad. So we're also going to be doing things a little bit differently. I didn't write out a whole script to talk through. Honestly, I don't really like the way that this podcast is sounding when I do that. I feel like it just sounds much better if I just speak naturally. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll tailor it to your interests. Today, like I said, it's going to be a quick one, so I've got like 2 talking points. First off, would obviously be that Child's Play teaser that was released. What was my reaction to that? Because I just did a 16-minute episode talking about the Child's Play franchise and how great I think it is for the most part. And I was talking about how excited I am for this reboot. So, with that in mind, I feel like we were misled. This was more of a teaser. I thought it was going to be like a full-on trailer, but it wasn't. I'm not mad that we didn't see or hear much from Chucky. That doesn't bother me. It seems like one of the strengths that this reboot has is the fact that we're not familiar with this version of Chucky. So I'm okay with them holding off on that. Because I think that's a big selling point for seeing the movie is what's this new version of the character going to bring to the table. So I'm not mad about that. We caught a few glimpses of him. He looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like Chucky. I am a little disappointed we didn't get to see more of Andy and his mom. I would have liked to have seen that dynamic, see how it's going to hold up, because as I mentioned in my Child's Play episode, it seems weird to me that Andy is 13 years old, or being played by a 13-year-old. I mean, obviously at that age you're not Batman, you're not super smart, but I feel like Andy in the original Child's Play being like 6 years old, there's more of a danger to it, I guess. He's more susceptible to Chucky being able to boss him around and that sort of thing. But it does look like Chucky really gets them in a tight spot. The final shot of the trailer is Aubrey Plaza, who's playing Andy's mom. She's all tied up and beaten up and tortured looking. It looks like they're in a very hectic, very dangerous situation. So those are basically my thoughts. There wasn't really a lot to react to in that trailer, which is a little disappointing, but you know, what are you gonna do? So that's basically my thoughts. It looks cool. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to see more, but not necessarily of the doll. I just mean more of the characters and their dynamics and that sort of thing. So that is item number 1 on the agenda for this shorter than usual episode. I say shorter than usual. I've had 2 episodes of varying lengths. This is probably going to be closer to episode 1, which was like 8 minutes. Because I'm starting to get all sniffly and I don't want to have to edit this at all. Because I'm lazy. Alright. So the next item is me and my brother. We're coming up with ideas for short movies and short film ideas. I've got a buddy, Alex Balsawicz. I'm gonna post a link to his channel. But we like making stuff together. So me and my little brother came up with this idea. It started out as a Saw parody, and I wrote this very short script. It's about 4 pages. That would be like the opening scene, and I wrote it as if it was a Saw movie, just taken to this sort of humorous extreme. But I'm thinking I'm gonna change some of the characters so that it's our own thing, and I'm gonna see if this is an idea worth pursuing. So I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown of what this idea is, and to do that, I'm gonna briefly recap you on what Saw is all about. So the Saw franchise is about this serial killer. Even though he doesn't identify as a serial killer, he absolutely is one. Named John Kramer, who basically puts people into these life or death traps where they have to hurt themselves, or, injure themselves in some sort of way. They gotta make some sort of sacrifice, typically a physical sacrifice, to get out. And his whole motive is that if you're able to escape one of his traps, you appreciate life more. So usually these people are like criminals, or people he deems to be sort of morally bankrupt. So you got like drug addicts and drug dealers and purse snatchers and that sort of thing. So we took it to the humorous extreme of just people who commits it's just like social faux pas. They kind of mess up in a very non I can't even think of words. In a non-impactful way, like stuff that's not a big deal, and then he punishes them for that. So the part in the script that I wrote is that this dude rang out 13 items in like a 10 item or less express shopping line. So I wrote this script as if it was a Saw movie. It's got Jigsaw, and within those 4 pages, it's got the classic Venus flytrap trap, I guess, from Saw, the opening of Saw 2. It's got a dude being put in a trap that is directly related to that crime. And crime, I'm putting in air quotes. It's not a real crime. And then it's even got a little bit of a twist ending, which is kind of... That's the thing with Saw. There's always a twist ending. So this is a short film I'd like to make to kind of demonstrate an understanding of the series in a sort of parody kind of way. But these are characters, at least in terms of Jigsaw, John Kramer. This is a character that I don't own. It's a character I can't legally do anything with. If we were to spend all the money to make this a short film, we would not really be able to do anything with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to change all the names, change some of the motivations, but kind of make it our own take on the Saw franchise, and maybe just see where we can go with it. So that's what I'm doing today. I've got the 4-page script done, and honestly, like I said, these are characters I can't really do anything with, so I'm willing to just send it to anybody for feedback. So let me know. I'm on Twitter at ShowHaunted. That's the first thing that popped up when I created the account, so I picked it. Because I think Haunted Radio Show was taken. I'm not sure, though. So I'm at Show Haunted on Twitter. You can email me at the haunted... No, it's not the... At hauntedradioshow@gmail.com. Or just contact me on the YouTube channel. But I'm going to have to send this to you somehow, so email's probably the way to go. And I'll just send you the short script. Just for the shits and giggles. It might be kind of fun to read. But I've got notes here because I just want to share some of the other social faux pas and some of the traps that I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of these quote-unquote crimes. So this is another thing. Just let me know if you have any ideas, what you would like to see, and I'm just gonna rattle off a few ideas right now, and then I'm gonna head out because I gotta really blow my nose. All right, we've got taking the handicapped bathroom stall when you're not handicapped. So a dude would wake up with his lower legs like nailed or otherwise just stuck to the toilet seat in this handicap stall, with the idea behind this trap being that he needs to sever his legs to get to a wheelchair and then get on out of the handicap stall. He has to handicap himself to use the handicap stall. Jaywalking. The punishment would be this person has to... It has to do with something walking across hot coals, needles, or glass. Maybe all three. Broken glass, obviously. I can't decide if they have to grab something and bring it back, if they just have to choose one of those three options and then walk across. I'm not sure. Let's see. I've got a few here where I don't have an idea of what the punishment would be. We've got stealing a cab, stealing a coworker's lunch, talking in a movie theater. I think this would have to be something I'd like. My brother said it's got to have something to do with film. So maybe they got to like change a reel of film or something while remaining as quiet as possible. If they get too loud, then somehow something will happen and they'll die. Peeing in a public pool. There's these fish that can actually swim up your urine and into your urethra, and they root themselves in your penis. So maybe if somebody's like stuck in a bathtub with those fish, and they've just had like 2 gallons of water to drink, so they gotta wait like 10 minutes without peeing. It's like real warm water or something. That's all the stuff I've got here in my notes. Let me know if there's anything else, because I'd really like to write this as a feature-length horror comedy script. So let me know what other social faux pas there are. What do you really hate that people do? That's not necessarily illegal, but it's just annoying. And maybe I'll find a way to put it into the script. I'm gonna be drinking a ton of water and resting today because I don't feel so great. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. Oh no, I started moving the mouse all over the screen. Hey guys. Yeah, so that's the Haunted Radio Show for today. A little bit of more, loose format than so far demonstrated. I think I want to start reading some spooky stories. Feel free to send those in. Just know that I may edit them for some grammatical issues and that sort of thing, because that's my one pet peeve with these YouTube channels that do scary stories, is that there's no editing and some of it is just cringy to listen to. Not that I'm not, but I would like to avoid the writing being cringy. And I might write some of my own scary stories. So tune in next time for that. I promise Monday's show is going to be better. I can't record right now. And I'll be honest, I really don't know how to edit this kind of stuff. I've got iMovie on my laptop, which would be fine because I've got it on my phone and it works just fine there. I just have to move the files onto my phone and then edit them and then move it back onto my laptop, because I like YouTube better on the laptop than I like it on my phone in terms of uploading. But the iMovie on my laptop takes 3 hours to export a 8-minute video. So let me know if you guys have any idea how to fix that. Maybe it's just all the clown porn I have hogging up the hard drive. Which case there's really nothing I can do about it. I'd like to keep that. So yeah, that's the Haunted Radio Show. I'm sorry it wasn't a great episode, but at least I did release it. I'd rather have a crappy episode than no episode. So yeah, there you go. Contact me at Show Haunted on Twitter, hauntedradioshow@gmail.com, or this YouTube channel. Alright? Talk to you guys later. Peace out.